Hello, beautiful people. Let's go to an Austria guide. Let's go for these reforms. I like to go land. You get more faster speed in lands and you are not hugging the sea here. So, and also you get prosperity, you get food production. Those are nice. Always nice to have extra. And let's rival Hungary because we are... I've done this many times over. Because until this guide I've been not playing Austria ever. Haven't had time. Even though I want to get into them. Let's also assign my younger brother. Let's make him into the head of the cabinet for more crown power and legitimacy gain. And let's put the burger because the nobility have a crazy amount of power early game. In basically any nation. Just basically you have no development, you have no towns, and therefore they have a lot of control and power of the nation. And there's no burgers at the moment in the game. When you always start, because we have no towns really or cities. It's like we're small settlements here. Let's also go for regulated export. And let's actually just leave this one open because we're gonna be doing something and I'll be explaining why we do it. Before then, let's go for common militia because we need bigger army. We need free mobility. And then we're gonna ask clergy for legitimacy too, so we get it close to 100. Then we ask the peasants for more manpower because we're really gonna need it. We have only 18,000 men here. And let's go for sovereignty. This basically gives you local crown power, which is like okay, whatever. If you're small nation, it's like crazy good then. But you also get manpower and you can build your first army and put your crown estate on it. And then you get an additional flat rate of 25% crown power, which is really good. And okay, let's go back here. We're gonna be accepting cultures. Because we need as much power as possible. So let's go accept some cultures here if I can find the tab even. Because you're German culture, accepting any German culture is very cheap for you. It's like basically doesn't cost much. We can actually show you here. You will realize why you should be accepting. Like, what is that? 0.15? It makes sense. I'm not like against them, but it's just like you have to go for it. And when you accept it, you get more levies and everything. And we will actually, should we accept these guys, we will get even more levies, which we really need for the next step we're gonna do. Oh, let's not go for that, because we're gonna go over the capacity, that's bad. We should maybe look into hiring some mercenaries if we are able to. Let's gather a mercenary army. Oh, it's empty. Well, that's that sucks. Okay, we can go for mercs. I was hoping we could go for mercs here. Actually, oh yeah, sorry, I was on the wrong tab here. The reason why I want to is because we need to win this war. So I was hoping we could get some debt here. Okay, great. And then we can afford paying that if we win the war. So we are gonna get some military here. We can afford that one. Go for, what are these, archers? Maybe something like that. Yeah, and then monthly contract. I'm guessing it's gonna last for 48 months minimum. The reason why it's cheaper to have a contract for a certain amount of time, because it's more expensive buying them over and over. But the issue is you don't want to hit too long either, because you're going to be paying a monthly contract. And if you try to cancel them, you have to pay the full sum of the contract. I'm going to be raising them here. And the reason is, the reason why we have to do that is that we're going to be fighting Hungary and Poland right off the bat. Because I have had the issue of having to fight Hungary within a few years. 1 or 2 years, and then, you know, they can go for bad CB against you. Where you lose against them because they get stronger even, and they have like 50k armies, and it's very difficult for you. And I think this is gonna be easier for you. By the way, now with the loss, we got additional 10%, or not, 10k additional troops, which is gonna be very important for you. And let's wait for the mercenaries. And let's attack them with show of superiority. And it's gonna be much easier for you to defeat them like this than waiting for them to attack you on a bad opportunity. If you don't want to attack them, you don't have to. You can just avoid the guide of not attacking them. But I think if you do this, you're much safer. You're not gonna be wasting time. Because I think it's a gamble definitely fighting Hungary. Or having a strong neighbor here who always wants to eat your land. I think if you go actually here, we can see what they desire. Where was it here? Let's go quickly if you can find it. Conquer desire. And let's see what they desire. And you can see, they desire your land desperately. And of course, then I'm gonna attack Bohemia because they're much stronger than me. So they're gonna be focusing you every time pretty much. Unless they have like a bad thing happening over to their nation. And let's just gather here. Because it's a tactical position with hills and woods. And I have some good luck here where the AI doesn't realize I'm here. And they just attack me and they get beaten. And that's pretty nice. So let's wait here. We're in a good position to defend here. Play forward. We're losing money, that's fine. We don't mind that. Let's keep playing. We are gonna wait for their maneuver here. How are they gonna maneuver? I don't mind this. I want them to settle. I don't want to chase them because I don't like chasing. We have a big army, by the way, which means we have a lot of movement penalties, and we are much slower than normally. Especially when we get to like into woods, hills, or mountains. The combat width is even tinier, which means it can't even really support a big army. Surprisingly, they are not really attacking like last time. Weird. Like, what are they doing? Very interesting. There we go. Are they gonna come here? It's all about... And if you're scared to have your army here, just go here. Because they do attack you sometimes here. You just put your army here and just hide. There we go. We got one army. Can we catch this one? Nice, nice. Another 3k. We've fought 2 armies there. It's May, so we can go here. See what they're all about. Let's follow them. We are not gonna maybe attack them. We just want to see what they do. Hey, we can catch that army. See? You play slow, carefully, and you can beat the AI. We're already 25% because of our show of superiority. No CBs are no show of superiority, and also rival ones are also show of superiority, but you just want to attack them right away. We don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. I don't want to just beg and hope they don't attack me, because we are not that kind of people. And if you are, oh, actually, let's free that one. Let's go back there and free that one. Nice. And let's go back over to our capital, see what they're doing. Allow her. She can go, yeah. I should have waited for some morale, but it's okay. We were gonna win that anyway. Nice. Okay, let's carefully move here. Let's also build a spy network there on them. Okay, they have an army there. Here's a stack wipe. Sometimes they can be hiding here and that can be bad for you. But yeah, it's really helping us having that. Let's see if they gain morale here. They do. Okay, let's not attack them then. Okay, let's avoid them. They might be getting into fighting me. Let's kill that army. It's a Polish army. And again, if you don't want to fight them, you don't have to read in this guide. I've had a big issue of them attacking me every single time. And that's not necessarily nice. We are losing quite a bit of money. Oh, we're spending on Diplo money. Okay. Well, that's really awful. Sorry, guys. Do reduce that one. If you need to. Okay, now they're maneuvering together. That's a bit tricky. Let's free this one. And we're gonna fight that army, because if you defend a castle, it's a defensive battle. So I don't mind fighting this, because we're gonna be defending and it's overwhelmingly our favor. Let's check this battle going on here. You can see the battle lines here. Defender, me, because I'm defending the castle. It's going in, it's like 50-50. See, when we break their line, should be going better in our favor. See, they're about to be breached here, and after that it's gonna be like just a slaughter. And if it's not a slaughter, we at least don't lose as many people. Let's see what they're about. We can get stack wipe. Could be big. Oh, that's deciding the battle. But that's why we wait, guys. That's why we wait. And you can decide the battle there. Bam. That's why you need the patience, okay? You need the patience. Be calm. Be precise. And you are not in a rush here. Remember that. These battles are on your terms. We're gonna be asking for more levies if you want. But we don't need that. Battle is already decided. We're gonna ask for law change. Go away from traditional distribution and go for favor the ruler. Because, yes, we lose the satisfaction, but you get the satisfaction because you have more crown power. And you can maybe enact some laws on specific estates. I don't like that one. Later on, you want to push away from that and go for the burger one. Because when you get more urbanization, more cities, that one is better. At the cost of crown power, of course, but yeah. Okay, now we need these back. We basically won the war now. We need these back for the war score. Let's go over here. And then we talk about the economy, because in this war we don't have economy going on. Fortunately. It's actually my second army here. Oh, oops. Sorry about that. There we go. And those mercenaries really help because they're professional armies. They do help. Even though if they're crossbowmen. I had 1 footmen. So it's not like I had only crossbowmen. But they definitely do nice help there. We already have a massive levy army anyway. So I guess it's nice having archers, crossbowmen there. Oh, that don't go too low in morale, guys, by the way. I'm only doing that because, oh, they actually have more troops. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna be fighting them there because we want that province to be in our control. Actually, it's not a province. Okay, let's go back here. We have 2 choices. Okay, we don't have 2 choices there. I wanted to separate peace deal Poland, so we get more money. Let's see what we do really here. Give me a moment. Thinking for a moment here. Let's go there. We want to piece them out. So let's push for their land. They're gonna be pillaging my land. That's fine. It's just this is so important that we do. Let's wait here. Oh, that's bad. I don't know. We might not do this then. Well, let's risk it. Let's risk it. We might be stack wiped here, but I'm gonna be risking. Keep in mind, this is very risky. We cannot help them. Let them go. We're gonna lose the contract. We abandon the mercenaries. That's fine. This is gonna give us food though. Okay, that was risky. Worth the gamble. We got food a little bit. The reason why we're doing this is I want to piece out the Poland with the money. We're not gonna compensate them. Oh. We do know that they're here, but you never know if there's like 100 men staying behind and you get stack wiped. And we have no food here yet. We need to capture these ones for food. This is not good, by the way. I'm just telling you that. You don't want to lose people to food. Okay, now we should be able to piece them out. And if we can, actually, I would love to, you know, let's see what we can do here. There's something we really need to do. Can we remove the contract with them? And I don't think so. Oh, we can, yeah. Oh, oops. Sorry guys, excuse me. And now Austria is with Hungary because we don't want them to be fighting together in a combined effort. So now they're not in alliance. We made them severely weaker. And now we can go for ducats here, war reps. And if we want, we can go for some land. It wouldn't be bad actually getting some food. Ooh. Ooh, we could possibly get this one. That would be big. Oh my god. And if you need, you just go for less money. Oh, that's really good. We get the mine here. Could even get that one. This is kinda bad though. It's the ugly border, but now we got the silver and gold. This gold, by the way, is crazy good. 25% local gold output. And now we're pretty much solid here. Let's disband our levies. We didn't lose that many. Pretty happy with that. Let's pay off the loan. Or are we? No, I don't mind that. Oh, oops. Well, anyway. I didn't want to actually pay them off. I realized that, wow, we didn't need to do that. Oh, hey, I forgot to use my cabinet member for reducing work exhaustion. I'm sorry, guys. It can be a bit hard when you're doing like guide videos. I kind of lose track of thought here. So let's reduce work exhaustion fast because it's really bad things you're getting here. Population growth, production efficiency. Especially growth is not nice. And let's spend some legitimacy here. Reduce that one. And we need to integrate these lands. These are very important lands. I think you even have good proximity here. Yeah, you can have some great proximity here. And you're gonna be printing money like crazy. But anyway, if you don't do that, we're gonna now get into this here. Start building a road towards your silver mine. Build a bailiff here. And then we see how it is. Yeah, you want to basically build up this silver mine here. And get it going. What are we losing money on? We're getting war reparations. It's very interesting. Oh yeah, legitimacy. I was like, what on earth are we... What is happening here? We could probably ask even clergy to help us out here, but at this point we might as well not do that. And build up these raw materials. If you don't have this, what I just got, just build up silver here. You have great resources here. Silver are gonna be key for you. And if you have... Check any bridges. Yeah, let's build one bridge on your capital so it spreads even harder. And then as soon as you can, the reason why we did not go for a market is because if you have too small of a market, your men are going to be starving in that war. And we want to make a separate market so we have access to the market. You have only 68% more access to our own capital, so we lose 1/3 of our goods and available money that we could be getting. So let's make a market next. Either go for admin or diplo. I'm gonna go for admin this time. In this age. Focus on defensive. Because we're gonna be maybe fighting defensively here. And check what the markets are costing us. Shouldn't be too expensive. 210, okay. We're gonna be waiting for that. At the same time, let's check what silvers are gonna produce for us. Prevent. We can prevent, yeah. We need money, yes. Also, we're gonna have to get the prosperity in control here. Hey, we have some great control already here. 78. Proximity is really good now. Oh, actually, that was just lumber. Sorry, guys. Here. Oh, you saw that jump? That's from the roads and the bridge. Pretty good. That was embarrassing. Okay, yeah. How much control can we have? 77. That's really nice to have. That's pretty solid. And then let's get some control here later. But first, let's make a market. Now we should be able to get a decent amount of money once the control is in order here. Let's wait a little bit until we can build one. See what the market for that is. Now we have been market in our capital. It's really good. And apparently we don't make that much. We make more with our capital, where we have, you know, hemp. Or is it hemp? Yeah, it should be hemp. Fiber crops are not hemp. Sorry. Don't know what I was thinking. Let's see here. I'm gonna lose money. But yeah. Try to get here some silver mines. See what they are worth now. It should be increasing in value when the control gets better, you see? It's already getting better. Because it's not even maxed out yet, what we have. Maximum control is 83, so it's actually close enough to that. Not bad. And then we're gonna be focused on these ones. Let's put daily on all the raw materials we have, like iron, silver and everything. And then we want to also put on this gold that we got here. But if you did not attack, it's not the main focus of this video. We are gonna not support them. And then we are gonna migrate people here. Ah, we needed like another cabinet here. Because we also need to integrate those lands. Let's all first, you know, focus on this one. And you can expand your fiber crops here. It's fine because we'll have a use of time employing people there. And let's keep just migrating people here, getting them to work here in the silver mine. Can be producing decent money for you. Let's see what our value of the nation is. We already had it going from 48 to 83 tax base. The silver is already 8% of your GDP. Let's now go for this here. We can either, actually this is a good one for population growth, this is a really nice one, but we're not gonna go for it now. Either go for law or extra taxation. You're gonna go for law change because people do think about it. I like going for this one right off the bat because of the centralization. It's a nice one. I like to go that one because it's actually the first option, but there are other ones you can go for as well. Let's go look here and in laws here. Estate laws. Eventually you want to go from favor the ruler when you get towns more to favor the wealthier because you can tax them more. But the base taxation is 10%. And there's other ways to impact it, like have them having not too much power. And then this one will give you a flat rate of 10% more taxation. Just eating more. That's all they do. That's pretty solid trade, I think, myself. Let's put also a horse here. Horses are not bad. But yeah, let's build it up slowly here. Let's see, let's get a royal core maybe. Let's get that one running. Let's give you a moment here. Why do we get the royal core? Because we get the 10% flat rate of crown power. It's not a local one, so that's a really good one. We want higher local crown power. Now we can start enacting some laws here for our states. We have a lot of power here. We can give away a little bit. This one is great one. No power basically, and you get more clerics per location. Amazing place. This one is CLD2. We want efficiency. We're gonna give like 3 laws because I don't want to lose what we want to call it. I don't want to lose too much legitimacy because I want to be consistently getting things here. You also want to be pushing for innovation, and this is really good too. Okay, we're gonna have to go for a little bit more than I like here. Market traction, not bad. We get a bigger market basically. Silver output wouldn't be bad. We have some silver here. Okay, now we need to come down a little bit. Nobility is a little bit mad here. They're getting jealous that you're giving so much stuff to these guys. And then we're gonna be asking for some legitimacy. It helps. And the rest we're gonna be investing into legitimacy to get it back to full. And because you are migrating people here, it's very easy to get employment here. You can see every month. Actually, but it does help. It does speed up. Usually I get like 100, but because we are not a big nation, I suppose we are not getting like super many migrating here. But yeah, it's going pretty well here now. Now let's start getting some control in this silver mine. Put a bailiff down here. And let's maybe get a road down there. Oh, hold on. I have the maximized ticker, so it can get a bit laggy here. We will go for economy of capital economy. A sad day for the empire. By the way, what does the road cost here? quite a few gold ducats here. We don't mind that because we're gonna be developing this nation anyway. And we need to get roads down anyway. And you can get like roads around you for more proximity spread. That's not bad. Oh, we got the emperorship without trying. Okay. Well, we'll deal with that later. I kind of didn't want to be the emperor yet. But if you want to stay as emperor, just, you know, improve opinion of these guys. So we're gonna improve this guy now. We're getting a lot of bonuses here of diplomats. Capacity, I think you also get like capacity. Oh, you get another cabinet. Oh, maybe you should go for that always. You just gonna avoid that because I didn't want to overwhelm you guys. If you are new to this game, you might feel overwhelmed. That was something I was trying to spare you. Okay, let's actually not integrate that one because we don't have any iron. It's here actually. Nice, not bad. In this one, if you do go for the route that I'm going, I'm gonna be putting a road to this gold mine. It's gonna be quite crazy getting this gold mine operational. And yeah, let's see what we're gonna do. I think, okay, let's go for any technologies here. What you usually should probably focus here is like getting the max literacy, but also these ones are good, like going for the satisfaction. It's not terrible. Satisfaction is really important to get the flat rates. And I will go for peasant levy and first strike initiative. Pretty solid, especially if you know you're gonna be fighting like Hungary. You wanna be having a competent army as much as possible. We don't mind pushing for traditionalism a little bit because we don't have, we don't have the towns yet, so it's fine to push for that. But you see, we make solid money already. What is our economy based on? Silver and the fiber crops. We're doing pretty okay. Let's put another road here, so we get the gold mine operational. And we want to integrate it, by the way. Oh, we already are building. Okay, I kind of forgot that then. Thought I was just building here. And we're gonna put a bailiff on that gold mine. We already had 27% proximity. If there is a bridge, we will put the bridge down there. Oops, I was on the wrong tab. Yes, we do have bridges. They, you know, increase the proximity spread and everything. It's good. It's really nice to have. And also, it wouldn't be bad getting some masonry here. You want to get the, you want to often check which goods you need. So do go over them. For example, if you want to build like a marketplace, you can check the price here of the goods you have. For example, here we're pretty good. You can see masonry and glass we have a surplus of, so we're fine there. I'm still gonna get like a few masonry because I know with the urbanization efforts we are doing, it's gonna be getting quite what do you want to say, quite high demand, and we're gonna need more. So let's get 2 of them at least. And we lower the prices of building stuff, you know. Not everything needs masonry. Some might need sand, some might need something else. Just something to think about. Okay, how is the silver mine doing? Employment is good, it's strong. We have decent market attraction now in these locations compared to before when we didn't have a market. And we are starting to get control here. 46 proximity now. That's pretty solid. I do like that. Let's see anything that's profitable here. Silver, of course. And we're gonna try to max that one out as soon as possible. That's why we're also migrating people there. And then we might actually go here. We might go here. Oh hey, since we have the manpower, we want higher, what do you want to call it? We want a higher control of crown power. We're gonna build an army because they're cheap anyway. Also, yeah, if you want, you can get a hospital to deal with the bubonic plague. You save 10% of your population. It's not like mandatory to do it, but it can be nice sometimes. And you feel awesome. You feel like you are caring about your people. So, you know, you might as well do that. Are we gonna go for anything else? Now we have gold, so we don't need to go for mining, what do you want to call it? Minting. Where's the minting law? Am I blind? Here, coins law. So you can go for like silver coins if you only have silver, if you don't get the gold that I did. It will help you. It will help with the minting. You don't need to trade it or anything. And this time I think I will request taxation. And you guys can see the difference of the taxes you can get here. You're gonna be max taxing these two people. You don't want to go over like under 25% because then they will be plotting your demise. And preferably we don't want that. And it wouldn't be bad actually getting some food output here now. It wouldn't be too bad. Let's get one gold mine here. Actually no, we still have low control here. Just thought about getting that, but it's not time for that yet. And actually, we will push for centralization. If we want, let's see if we can accept this culture. Oh, hey, this is actually perfect. I would actually accept this culture only because you get more control on the gold mine. Only because of that. And you still have the limit there. And then you have more control here. And then you can pump up even more money. You can assimilate these people if you want, but it's gonna take a lot of effort to do that. And, you know, we don't like that. Invest in the future. Yes, you want to invest into the future. You want an university. Wouldn't be bad. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, but it is a nice building to get early. And you're getting very early, by the way. So, not bad. Let's invest into some food here as well. People definitely need food. People like to eat. And what is our economy based on now? Let's see, 20% silver already. We're doing pretty okay. Pretty okay here, not gonna lie. What's our crown power? 31%, and now we can put ourselves there. And you will live a long life, even if you're just here. What do we get here? Should we help here? And we can help them for money. I don't mind that. How much levies do we have? 28k. I'm gonna adjust the truce end here, and it's actually very soon. Oh, they have an alliance with Bohemia. That's actually nasty. But we can ally Bohemia now with the improvement we did. I actually forgot to check them out. They might actually prefer helping me out, maybe. No, they don't. Well, that helps a little bit, but I don't know if they will actually help me, the Bohemians. Legal reform. Nice. And you can see with the immigration, we have great employment. Even though we're pretty much maxed out here. It's almost maxed out here, and yeah, we have a lot of people working here. Almost 7,000 people working in the silver mines. And this one should be getting better soon. And we can use the cabinet action to increase the control as well if you want to. And you can see we're already 16 power here. Oh yeah, we kind of forgot, guys. Let's let's check these ones. Yeah, kind of forgot about this. Yeah, eventually you want to be getting jewelry, because also you're gonna having a lot of inflation possibly if you are not using jewelry to remove that inflation. If you didn't know, you can actually do that, or you can trade it away, and that can help with the inflation. If you have a nation that like African nation like Ghana or Mali, you can have a lot of you know, inflation. That's the reason why you get that. And now, because you are leading your army, you have more crown power. Let's get even more stuff here. What do we want? We want prime innovation, taxes more, trade capacity and capital economy, not bad. Let's go for another one still. Anything that gives like innovation, this one is good. We want to go for that. Pushes innovation and capital economy. And that's all we want to give for now, and then we're gonna request legitimacy from the clergy. That's going to be good for us, very useful. See anything else? Did they have any useful buildings here? Let's go for maybe some Spinners Guild, one. Actually, we're pretty solid, even though we haven't even built a single thing, but jewelry we definitely need because we have a lot of precious metals here now. Let's build something called a library. We don't have enough books here, so let's get some books. Production here. Make like maybe 2 more. And get the library running. And then we could like focus on the other ones here, or the silver mine, whichever you prefer. Let's see the proximity here. Not great, but we don't have awful control here when we accepted those cultures earlier. How's it here? Well, it's kind of bad. So we're not gonna focus on that one. Next ones, I would either focus on granaries, a little bit here and there, and focus on bridges to get the spread of proximity. And then, hey, actually, do they have the road one? No, wait, I don't. Okay, they do. I almost got scared. I was like, oh my god, don't they have the road privilege to make roads for us? But they did. But yeah, this is after now the taxes, and that's how much money we make now. I think we have a pretty solid economy to go from. More powerful than ever. And let's make sure we are improving people here if you want to stay as HRE. Because these are electors, and we do want to get into the position of emperorship. And let's improve this guy. We have a lot of diplomats, we can improve everyone if we want to. It wouldn't be a bad time to get a hospital here actually, because your character can live 5 years longer, and I actually would want that. The longer he lives, the better it is for me. And I think this is it. It's a very long video here. So yeah, this is how we build our economy. We went from 48k tax base to 120. I think we did pretty good in like 15 years or something from the start date. And we got quite strong. We're stronger than Hungary and Poland. Bohemia, you can't compete. They're insane. But yeah, you want to focus on proximity here. Next, I would maybe build some roads here around. Get more proximity, more control. And we get more of the wealth that we lose. And because if we got this gold mine as well in this war, I would start focusing on this one big time. This one will be producing you crazy amount of money. Because it has even better proximity than the silver mine that we have operational. So as soon as it gets integrated, I will be focusing on that one. And you're going to be rich as hell. You're going to be rich as hell. And then I would maybe focus on a few castles, like maybe one castle here. I will put a castle in P10 maybe. And on... what else are we going to put? Like here maybe. Just because we want to defend against Hungary here. But anyway, that's the video. If you liked it, like the video. Subscribe to me. If you want to be a member of the YouTube channel, it would help me greatly as a content creator. I do stream a lot every single day. I put so much effort into all of this, and I would really appreciate you guys helping me out here if you want to. Anyway, thank you for watching. Stay awesome. Have a great day. Have a beautiful summer. And we'll see you on the next one. Sorry for the long video, but I feel like I want to show you all real time what we do. Every single thing we do, everything we think about, you see it in real time how we react to things here. Yeah, thank you guys. We'll see you on the next one. I'll be streaming right after I get this video posted, and we'll see you. Yeah, bye bye. Thank you.